Hello and welcome to our tutorial video on how to register your student and select courses for them. This video is for all parents who already have a Parent Portal account. What you're going to do is you're going to visit our website at mhhs.lambersvilleusd.net, and then you're going to click on the counseling button. And up here at the top there's a blue button that says Log in Aries Parent Portal. We're going to click on that. And if you already have an Aries Parent Portal, you're going to see this familiar screen. What you're going to do then is you're going to insert your email address and your login username and click Login. At this point, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to choose your student who is pre-enrolled in Mountain House High School at this point. Again, these are for parents who already have a Parent Portal account and your student is currently in Lambersville Unified School District. If you're a current high school student, you will not need to change student because you are already a student at our school. If you scroll down to your student, it should say pre-enrolled grade 9 Mountain House High School or whatever grade that your student is in. Click on that. Once you do that, it's going to give you items up on this side of the screen. You're going to hover over the student info portion and you're going to scroll down to course request entry. Go ahead and click on that. And what you'll come up with is a matrix that's completely blank. Remember, what you're going to do is you're going to select at least 6 classes that your student is going to take this year. My student is a 9th grade student, so I'm going to go ahead and choose 6 classes. Remember, you may also choose a 7th class if you're involved in a special program like our Project Lead the Way, Visual and Performing Arts program, or our school yearbook or journalism or leadership course, and any of the other electives that have been deemed part of our special programs. So what you're going to do is you're going to need to fill this area with your requests. In order to show the classes that are available to you, you need to go over in this area right here. If you know the name or the number of your course, you can put it in here. There's also a place on our counseling website, I'll navigate back to that, where you could click on the course selection sheet. And that course selection sheet will give you a list of the courses and the course numbers. So you can take a look at all of them all at one time. However, our Aries Parent Portal will bring that up to you if you need it. And it's taking a moment to load here. There it is. So you do have course numbers and course names. However, you don't need to do that. We're going to go back to our course requests here. Again, you're going to need to find the place where all these courses are. If you just leave this drop-down menu to say show all courses and you click the search bar, it will show all the courses that are available for the grade that your student is in. Now, I remember that my student needs to take 1 class in each of the core areas they're required to do that: English, math, social studies, and science. Let's start with English. I'm going to have my student take English 9. You have the selection between, as a 9th grader, regular or honors. Other grades have different selections as well, so you'll want to choose the one that you want. In this purpose, I'm going to choose regular English. Notice it shows up here on the matrix. I need to also choose social studies. In the 9th grade, my social studies class is going to be global studies. I'm going to choose a regular global studies course. Click it and click OK. Notice it shows up on this side. Now I'm going to choose my math class. I'm going to select Math 1. Again, notice that it shows up here on the left-hand side. Now I'm going to select my science course. And the science course I'm going to select is biology. Again, it shows up here. The last course that all freshmen are required to take, this is a freshman student, remember, and all freshmen are required to take this, is PE, so I'm going to add that to my list. Now I'm going to remind you that this is going to be different for each grade level. You need to take a look at the papers that were given to you and the presentations that were given by the counselor to decide which courses you're going to select for your student next year. So now I have 5 courses. I have the opportunity now to select an elective for my 6th course. Remember, a regular school day is 6 periods. And so let's go ahead and find our 6th period course here, which will be, let's decide to take, let's say we're going to take American Sign Language this year for our elective. Now, remember that if you're choosing a language other than Spanish or French, we also need to choose an alternate because we're not sure whether we'll be able to offer all of the languages that are on this list. So I'm going to add an alternate of either Spanish or French. Notice it turned yellow, telling me I'm choosing an alternate course, and I'm going to go ahead and choose French 1 as my alternate. Notice that it shows up on this side of the screen, right on the same line as my sign language course, so that I know if that class does not happen, then my child gets into French 1. Now that I have 6 classes, I need to decide what I'm going to do with that 7th period. If you'll remember, with our 7-period day, a student has an option to either take an additional elective during the day or to have a flex period during the day, which is a period where they will be able to spend some time doing homework or socializing with their friends so that they can have a flex period during their day. So in this instance, I could choose any of the electives that are available to my student if they wanted to take engineering, if they wanted to take biomedical science, if they wanted to take orchestra or choir or band. Remember that 7th period elective needs to fit within one of the special programs. Also, leadership is in that. So there's several different areas where you can choose a 7th period elective. In this instance, I'm going to go ahead and choose a flex period so that my student will have all 7 periods added to their schedule, including a flex period. So you do need to choose at least 7 courses altogether, but that 7th course can be a flex period. I'm done. That's all I need to do. If I hover over student info and now I click on course requests, I'm going to see all of those courses listed here as my selections for next school year. Remember, this is not the order in which your student will take it or the periods that they will have them in. This is just the selections that you've made, and we will go ahead and use these to create our schedule for next school year. If you have any questions, please go ahead and contact our office at 209-836-7460 or contact our counselor on the counseling website. Her email is right here, Mrs. Friesen, kfriesen@lambersvilleusd.net. Thank you very much.